Now to Rodney Harrison, CBS News law enforcement contributor on the phone. Rodney, we've got the video here behind me, the banner out, but I'm also thinking about what charges this couple could face. I remember not long ago, the Golden Gate Bridge taken over in San Francisco. It was a protest, but also to make a point, and charges came from that. They could see this here, no?
Absolutely, and one of the charges that they're going to be facing is going to be criminal trespass. The other one could be reckless endangerment, depending on some other things, resisting. But it all depends on exactly their reactions when they were trying to be placed under arrest or brought into custody regarding the other secondary charges that they may be faced with.
So obviously a security breach. Somebody's going to get a talking to at that last door before the ladder, no?
I don't know if a talking to is the right way of putting it. I'm looking more at termination. There were definitely some security breaches here, some level of frustrations on many different fronts, but the NYPD are the experts at situations like this. One of the difficulties that come along with this is not only bringing these individuals to a level of safety, but make sure nobody that's looking to rescue them gets hurt in the process. So there's a lot of, as much as there is a little bit of fun into this whole thing, there's a very, very dangerous situation where not only these individuals are putting themselves in harm's way, but law enforcement as well.
This is probably a question for the lawyers, but if somebody is behind this, in addition to the two people who pulled this stunt that now has the eyes of millions on it, for instance, a production company, etc., could they also be culpable here?
Well, it depends on what their role is. But and somebody stated earlier that this wasn't a planned event. Oh, trust me, this was planned. Regarding how long the planning took, I wouldn't be surprised if there was certain walkthroughs to see how they could pull this whole thing off. But this was not something that you just walked into the Empire State Building and said, "Hey, let's go, let's propose on July 1st, 2026." This has been something that they more than likely have had planned out for a very long time. Are they working with other people and trying to send a message for the protest from the banner that they put up, or was this something that they were looking to do individually amongst themselves to kind of show the world the dangers that they could pull off and get away with one of the iconic locations in New York City?
Well, and a lot of people will be making light of this. Obviously, late night talk shows will be making a lot of fun of this, but this has a serious element to it, does it not, Rodney? I mean, people literally put their lives on the line. They spend years training for rescues up inside skyscrapers in New York City. So this put other lives at risk.
It definitely does, but the biggest fear now is copycat individuals, and people are going to now see if they could pull it off, and not necessarily maybe the Empire State Building, but other skyscrapers and other municipalities as well. So this is one of the problems that comes with an event like this, and unfortunately, or no, not necessarily unfortunately, but this is not the crime of the century. So one of the things that in law enforcement that we have to deal with is someone is going to try to duplicate or even maybe outdo this event, this whole incident, and maybe do something else at another location somewhere in this country.
Well, speaking of New York, as we watch this video of what happened earlier, moments ago, two people climbing the Empire State Building in New York. I think of those lyrics. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. They are going to make it into an office at NYPD headquarters. Presumably, they are there already. Rodney Harrison, CBS News law enforcement contributor, thank you so much.